Howdy, howdy. Welcome back to episode 27 of the Seablock journey here. Between episodes, I pasted down 3 more sludge stacks, and got them filled up with electrolyzer anodes, electrodes, and then I also put in filter frames for each of these. So yeah, this should be going nice and strong. But yeah. Put 200 filter frames into each of these. Is that really not enough? Oh well. Okay. So, yeah, moving on. I think today I will be making lead, tin, and solder. Yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to be doing is making lead, tin, and solder. So let's get these going. Apologize for not having done these in Helmod Planner already. But I will get these set up. And you can see the process that we go through. Okay. Well, and realistically, I should make this one charcoal. If I can. Alright, there we go. So this guy is not taking up much space at all. So, let's see here. Let's get 10 set up and see how much that guy takes up. Okay, yeah, these guys aren't taking up much space at all, so I'm gonna try to build them just next to each other. Because we got, like, I think we can fit them in this space that we are using here. So, let's see, we need 4 for this guy, and 5 for this guy, so, right, that's basically, like, if I go like this, yeah, I think if I go like this, we'll change the recipes, but then, yeah, so this is for our lead here, so 5 and 5. Let's see here. This one needs to be solder. I need to set up this hell mod too. So doing this coolant is a little more efficient, but I think at this scale it won't really matter. So realistically what I should be doing is merging these. That's what I should realistically be doing, is merging these. So let's see, I need 1.4 of that at the end as well, so if I just add 1.4 here, okay, that fills out that, and then I needed how much of that? I needed 4 of that at the end. Okay, there we go. So we actually need 8 for solder. So this is what? This is 5. Oh man. Okay, let's see. I make this yellow belt instead. Okay, and then this is gonna be, we need 8. So I have 5 here, so let's get 8 here. So we go like that, and then let's start changing the recipes for these. So we need rubite and chromium. So this guy will be rubite. Oh, well, nope, it'll just be chromium, because that's what I copied accidentally. Alright, then this guy will be rubium. Okay, there we go. So now, this would in theory be all that we need for this guy, for lead. And then we want to make the lead oxide. Yeah, we want to make the lead oxide. Oh, we need sulfur dioxide gas for this, huh? How do I plan on doing that? I guess that's something that we can yoink from the area over here, right? Probably. Let's see. Yeah, we have sulfur dioxide gas here. So now we would just need to get this out somehow. Looks like we can do that. That's good. Okay, and then we'll put this guy into a tank here. But yeah, okay. Then we should be building this up eventually. We're gonna have to kind of wait for our sulfuric acid to fill up more. But we're not venting this anywhere, I don't think. So yeah, if we're not venting it anywhere, I think this will fill up then, which is good. Yeah, and we'll hope that one is enough for that. Curious how I did it below, if I just did a similar thing or what, but yeah, I'm not sure. Or if I didn't even do this step of lead production, if I just did the other one. There's a chance I just did the other one, but okay, so we have 8, then we need 1 crystallizer and then 2 crushers, so let's get 1 more crystallizer here. Okay, and then we want 2 crushers. So let's drop that there. Okay, so this guy is making the catalysts. Okay, these crushers will come here. We'll have it like this. Actually, I think I want to move these guys over so they'll be like this. That's just so that I can do liquefier. Like right here. Yeah, and then once we do that, we'll just clarify it like that. Alright, and then it'll be simply like this and this. Whoops. Whoops, pick up. There we go, that guy's going, and then same thing here, pick up, drop. There we go. So these guys will drop that in. This guy will be rubite, this guy will be chroncium. Okay. Belts here. We're gonna do underground here. Then we're gonna do this. Okay. Let's see. These guys produce 2 or 4 per second, and then twice that time, so 8 per second. So this one I'm probably gonna reuse, but yeah. So ideally I go something like that, right? Let's see, and then we would have this guy coming here, and we need a ore sorting facility. So let's drop that guy there. And the idea is that with 10, we do the same thing, so we need 6 of each. So there we go, 12, perfect. And we're gonna drop this guy like right here. Okay, and then we have another one like there. We'll have something similar like this. Okay. Alright, and then we just do something like this. And then we call that good. There we go. And then it'll just be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Power these guys. This guy here is making 10. This guy here is making lead. Okay, let me get rid of that. I think it's just 1 for each of these guys, right? No, it's 2 for 10. Is it just 1 for lead? No, it's 2 for both. What am I doing here? Okay. There we go. Get this guy set up like that. Rotate that guy there. Okay. There we go. And then copy these guys here. Like that. There we go. These guys will be 10. Okay, and for 10 we need... Okay, stereotype and bobmonium. So let's do stereotype. And do bobmonium. So this guy here will be stereotype. And then this guy here will be bobmonium. There we go. So we've done that. Let's get these guys set up now. Okay, blacklist, crushed stone. Okay, and let's just change that to there. Okay. And then we're gonna do the same thing down here. Okay, there we go. So now in theory, when we hook this up, these guys should all be going up until that point. So let's do that. Go. Yep, all going up until that point. That's good. There we go. So now we... Oh, this guy's in. Oops. There we go. So now these guys should be going. Good stuff. Okay. So from there, looks like we got 2 ore processors and then 2 pellet presses for that guy. And this guy is just 3 ore processors. Huh. Okay. Whoops. So we just go like that, and then we go like that and delete that guy. Then same thing here. Oh my gosh. There we go. So this guy will go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then change this to be processing lead. Okay, you guys are going to be changed to be processing 10, and then you guys are also going to be changed to processing 10. 1, 2, 1, 2. Power. There. Okay. Let's get this set up like that. Alright, there we go. So now we have that going, and that's what I said I wanted to output to go into solder, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. I guess I could do it as ingots, couldn't I? That is something I could do. Just do it as ingots. probably easier just to do it as its own thing, right? Yeah, let's do it as its own thing. So, and we need one there and one there, right? Yeah, so we just need, well, we'll need 2 blast furnaces total for that guy. So I want to grab something like this for here. Okay, and then we're just going to copy that for here. Okay, and then you're going to pick up there, and you pick up there, and then we're going to drop that guy like that. Okay, so now you are doing that, and then you are doing that. Okay. Now we need to get the oxygen up here. Wait, who am I kidding? I've skipped a step. I can't just do this. Because I said I was going to put these guys onto belts, so I can't just do this. That's my bad. So essentially I want to go like this, and then this. So ideally, all of that does get consumed by this guy here, right? Okay, so we do that. Okay, and then ideally all of this gets consumed by this guy too, right? But okay, and then we do that. Wait, what's wrong thing? We do that. Okay, and then we would do this. And then this guy is making this. And then ideally I would just do this guy here. And then from there, what do we do for solder? They just go into one. Oh, okay. So yeah, then what I will do is get one of these guys going. It is just gonna go like right here. There we go. Now I know this guy, I said this guy would be, oh my gosh, it doesn't take that gas. It produces it. Oh, okay. I'm a little goofy for that. Why did I think it consumed that gas? I don't understand why I thought that. Okay, so that means we need a flare stack, and we can get rid of this whole thing. I think I did this exact same thing another time too, is the worst part. I think I did this exact same thing another time. Alright, there we go. So then what we'll do is this, we'll go here, and then here. Okay, there we go. And then this guy is going to make solder, molten solder. If I could ever find that. There we go. So it'll make that. Okay. So now, back to the tin. We just go into 2 of these guys and then 4 of those. So let's grab this and let's go 1, 2. Okay, and then for the lead, I'm guessing it's the same thing. Yep. So we'll go 1, 2. Get that set up. Okay, and then same thing here. We'll go 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, this guy will be 10. Okay, this guy will be lead. Okay, so let's continue these guys up. And then what? Almost all of these need carbon, right? Yeah. Okay. We need to get the gas for these guys hooked up as well. Let's get that thing that we got going here set up. Let's get that set up like right here. Alright. Just go like that. There we go. So that should be the gas for that. And now we just need to get charcoal to these guys. Or carbon to these guys, sorry. Oh man, I really should have done this in line here, so I need to scoot these up one. There we go. Okay, now I think if I do that, I can make this work. Whoops, wrong thing. Okay, and then I just need these two to get power, or get this. Oh man, I'm gonna be one off, aren't I? Yeah, I need to get that guy. Okay, so. There we go. Okay, now which one doesn't have it? That one has it, that one has it, that one has it. So it's this one that doesn't have it. Okay, so if I drop there and pick up there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now all of those guys have it. And now these guys need it as well. Real question, can I do one of these? I can. That is what I'll do then. Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay, so now I need, let's see, 4 for that, 4 for that, and then I need 4 of these strand casting, or sorry, 3 of those strand casting machines. So let us logistics request those strand casting machines, because I don't think we have those nearby to copy since we don't use them very much. And then, let's see, I said I needed 4. So we can go like that, and then that. Yeah, and then we'll connect those. Okay, then we go there, and then we drop one of these guys here. There we go. And now we need to get the strand casters set up. We need strand casters. Oh, we have those. Whoops. Okay. Cool. So these, let's see, can I just go like 2, 3, hopefully? Hopefully I can just go like that. Alright, there we go. And now I need water. How much water do I need? 40. Well, that is enough for exactly just one of these ground bore pumps, isn't it? Okay. Okay, there we go. Pick up there, drop there. Pick up there. There we go. Alright, oh whoops, red belt there. Alright, yellow belt there. Red belt goes out like that, okay. Oh, and then this guy becomes lead. What happened? Oh, I just didn't feed it in. What about this guy? Oh, I see. My problem. There we go. Okay, let's get these guys going. Okay. Oh, and then we need to change these guys to be 10 as well. I forgot about that. There we go. Okay. Alright, there we go. So it's here. This is where this guy will be. Alright, there we go. We have officially got a bunch of stuff on here now. We have iron, copper, steel, tin, solder, and then lead. That's pretty good. Alright, well, we can get rid of these guys now. Lead, tin, solder. Alright, there we go. That's pretty good. Our next thing will be getting, I think, brass set up. Yeah, we'll see what all we can get done in this base that we're have spare here. But yeah. Okay. So yeah, I would like to do brass next. So probably brass and then silicone wafers next. Well, actually, maybe not, because I'm gonna probably do glass and silicone wafers at the same time. So maybe I will just do this one as brass. Or bronze. Oh my gosh. Keep doing that, man. Alright. Okay, there we go. Let's move all these up so that we can get this unified. Okay, is it really just that? That's all I need for... Oh, that's for 4. 7.5, there we go. Okay, so 5, 4, and then 1. And 1. Okay. So we're doing a very, very small version of the 10 here, so... Hell, I could probably just yoink it from here. Probably could. So how much of that are we actually making? 0.7. We can probably just yoink it. I think I may just do that. So then I just need to make the copper. Alright, just need to do the copper. And we have a recipe for that already kind of set up, so. Let's see, I said I need 4 of each for this. Yeah, 4 of each, okay. Okay, so it would be this. Okay. Yeah, so we have that. Not bad. Yeah, okay. So from there, we would then go into A. Ore sorting into ore processor. Grab this guy. Put him like that, okay. Oh no, whoops. Wait, no, that's fine, yeah. Just go like that. Man, okay. So we go there, and then we get an ore processor. I actually think we needed 2, right? That's not a problem. We'll just go 1, 2. Yeah, we needed 2. Okay. And then we would just go like that. Alrighty. There we go. Let's see, we're probably good to start connecting this now. go. Alright, cool. So now we have our processed copper. Which I then am gonna put into a blast furnace. Make this. Okay, and then I need to fit one of these air filtration units in. So if I go, oh, I can almost go, I can go like that, okay. And I can fit this guy like that. Gosh, dang it. Okay, there we go. This guy is going to be doing this. Let's not filter inserts, just normal ones. Okay, and then I need to get carbon down here, don't I? Can one of these guys make it through? No, they cannot. Okay. I'm really going out of my way here to make this convenient, and I don't even know if it will be. Okay, there we go. So we now have that, but we need to then get copper. Okay, so I think, or sorry, not copper, we need another guy here. So I'm gonna do something, I guess, like this. And this guy will go here instead, I guess. And what we do is we pull a splitter here. Whoops. Okay. I'm out of belt. Let's just stand down here until we get some more. Let our logistic network do its job. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's the only downside to the way I've set up my logistics network, is that it's not it doesn't cover everywhere down here, and I did that because I wanted to have more build space. Also because once we, oh no, whoops. This guy is making bronze. Okay, there we go. So we have that now, and we just need 4 of these guys. So let's just copy this thing over. There we go. All right. Alright, there we go. Change these guys. Bronze, and then we should be good to go. Yeah, look at that. Alright, cool. Wow, and that evened out our space usage pretty well. Good stuff. Okay. trying to think what is the next thing for me to add, but let's see here. Okay, done that. Now we just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more, which means we are most definitely going to need more landfill. So let me just copy a big old chunk of it here. Okay. Okay, that edge is good. Okay, clearly I gotta do a different strategy like this. Because I was hitting the mini-map and it didn't let me want to paste there. Alright, any gardens I need to construct? Yes, lots, apparently. Okay, there we go. That should be all the green stuff out of the way. Alright, cool. Alrighty. Yeah, we're kind of just chilling for a bit here. I don't know how the bots choose what tiles they fill in, but it does seem like it follows some sort of pattern. I'm sure somebody smarter than me knows the answer to that, but yeah. So it definitely looks like it's at least somewhat of a pattern in the beginning. I don't know about after, but yeah. Be surprised if it's like completely true random. Okay. And because of the way I'm doing this, okay, so a lot of this is going to be out of bounds, but yeah. If I just, oh, okay, I like way overshot. That's okay. Okay, we'll just do that then. So yeah, that square is the only one that's going to fill in right now because all the others don't have bots set up right now. So once that square fits in, we drop this guy down, okay? And then from there, we go out in either direction. So now you can kind of see how I made these sections. You kind of have to do it in these like T-junctions, but yeah. Is not the most intuitive thing, but it's the best way to get, like, you know, maximum build area while still having everything linked by logistics. So that is why I did it this way. Yeah, I don't know. I think there could be arguments made for either one. I just like it this way more. It gives me more room. Plus, the other, you know, a little more intelligent reason for this is once we have the, where is it? I'm already past it, I'm sure. Yes, once we have these guys, the range doubles. So, because the range doubles, there won't be the logistic gap after I upgrade them. But until I upgrade them, there will be. And since I'm planning on upgrading to them, it's really just, this is a temporary thing. So we can deal with some, like, you know, gaps in our logistics temporarily just fine. I don't think it's going to cause issues to have. It means that I just have to go to one of the, you know, half areas that are covered to get my refills, but I don't think it's too bad, so yeah. I don't know. It's probably just like a personal preference thing. Okay. Any more gardens I missed? Doesn't look like it so far. And another thing you could do is fill this in as you went, right? So you'd have it along all the lines. You could do that. However, the reason I don't like doing that is because, you know, I can just go ahead and do that. I can expedite this a little. There we go. But the reason I don't like doing that is because then if you end up with bots inside the roboports that you then deconstruct, you can end up with them just getting lodged, like jammed away into your storage, which I don't think is ideal. Because then you have less bots in the system than you think you do. Yeah. Our power consumption is still doing okay. I guess I should check over a longer period. So I guess we had a bigger hump there of 100k more. So we're probably fine then. Yeah, we're probably fine then. Yeah, I do wish this was in the newer version where I could place blueprints over water and have the landfill automatically fill in for me. That would be nice, but we are not in that. Alright. Almost there. Yeah, and sorry these more recent episodes haven't been too interesting. It's just us scaling up a bit. Pretty soon here we'll get into us actually doing new things, right? So hopefully that'll be more exciting. I do feel a little bad, just, you know, doing the same things we've done before in different episodes just now, but it is the next step for our progression. Okay, slow down here. Okay, so now let's see here. I'm gonna take a quick pause and think about this, and then I'll be back with a plan, and I'll have it all hell modded out. Alrighty, I am back. Looking at the time, it doesn't look like we have too much time left in this episode, so I think I'm gonna try to get one more thing done here, and then call it at that. So that being said, since I'm doing glass and silicone together probably, I'm going to probably do aluminum or yeah, probably aluminum or brass. I forget what goes into brass, if brass takes aluminum or not. Depending on what brass takes, we may do that instead. Oh no, it takes zinc. Okay. So I think I'll do aluminum then. So yeah, we'll do aluminum. Alright, let's not add in the recipe, so let's make a new production line. And then we'll do aluminum. I keep going to the wrong tab for that. Alright, there we go, 7.5, get that set up, boom. I don't think we can make manganese yet, so I'm just going to go through like this. That's right, we're going to need, we are going to need to get some electrolyzers. That's what I was trying to say. Alright, there we go. It's not too bad. And I think this can be made with one salination plant, but I'm not sure. No, I need 3 salination plants. Whew. Oh, actually look, I forgot I need crystal catalyst. So, I think everything remaining needs crystal catalyst. So what I'm actually going to do is just create a farm for this. So let's see, I probably want like 15 of these. Oh wait, I can do the math on that. Let me just close out of this guy real fast and then do the math on it. So, if I add recipes for, oh whoops, not that guy. So if I add recipes for all of these, alright, there we go. This one won't need it, but zinc will. Okay. Okay. Iron doesn't need it, so you don't need that. Okay, there we go. There we go, and there we go. Looking over here, looks like we've done all of that. So now I just need to see, okay, I need to make a recipe for that. So that means I need 4.5 of this crystal catalyst. So, just for prosperity, we're going to make 7.5, or posterity, maybe that's the word I was looking for, who knows. Alright, and then, let's see here. Probably just want to do this one, because we have, or actually, these are easy to do, aren't they? And then we'll have to just, we'll have to make a sulfuric acid farm, that's for sure. So we'll do that. Okay, we can do that all, go there. Oh, how did I do this? I think I averaged it out, and I said that each of these actually, the ratio is the same from the thing, right? So I said from here, the ratio is all the same. So we actually don't need this much. We need 1/6 of this, I think is what we determined, because each of these produce the same amount once you average it out among the yields. So I think that would mean that that's all we need, but I can probably just see what I use down here and adjust based on that. Yeah, okay, down here I did 8. So maybe I do 8 again to make sure that we have enough. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so we're gonna get started on that. And I think I will try to put it in this area up here. Okay, so I need like 10 washing plants. I think, right? Because I think I need a wash before I go do the, sorry, I need a wash before I do the geodes once. Yeah, so I wash it once before I do the geodes. So that would mean I need 10 washing plants. Yeah. So 10 washing plants. I'm gonna need like one of these, I think. Let's see. This takes 40 per second times 2.25. So what? That's 40 times 2, 80 plus 0.1. So 80. Yeah, okay. We're fine with just that guy. Alright, there we go. Then, let's see. Then we're going to need to make all of the sulfuric acid. So we need 70.4 sulfuric acid. And we're just going to walk through these steps here. Looks like the easiest way is just go in there. We're making sulfur. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay, so then we need to make a very large set of washing plants. Yeah, okay. So let's get that going. So we actually need way more of these than we have. Okay. Let's go 11 there. Yeah. Then, what else do we need here? We need chemical plants, so let's just get 10 of those, 10 liquefiers. Yeah, let's get those there. Alright, there we go. So we have that. Let's close out all of these then. Okay. I have clarifiers. Oh, I need like probably close to that as well. And I think I want to change this to 20 for now. Okay, and we'll change this to... Oh my gosh, sorry. I'm yawning out here. Alright, and then essentially we want to set up another sulfuric acid farm just like we did down there. And I am probably just going to copy this one. Oh, we did 3 per here. Okay. Yeah, and this wasn't... We didn't have enough clarifiers, if I remember right. So I should actually change how I'm doing this. Yeah, I should change how I'm doing this. So that we have more clarifiers. Okay, since that one didn't work, we're just going to make a new one. Or didn't work super well in a tileable way. So I want 4 of these guys to be here. So let's see. We go 1. I want it like this. Okay. This is what we actually want, so we're going to put something there. We need water, so we'll go like that. So this is the minimum that we can do, right? Is doing these guys 3 apart like that. And then I just need to make sure everything falls within this. Okay. Actually, wait, how I'm going to do this is I'm going to put a clarifier up top like this. Okay, then what we do is well, I guess I can make it like up here. So it'll be there. This guy will be here. Or not there. It'll be there. So then what we have is something like... Oh, I guess I gotta go down one more. So we would have something like this, where this is where our deep pump is. Yeah, so we'd have our deep pump set up here. And we would have our normal pump set up here. No, it would actually be not set up there. We would want it one over. Okay, so we would want that. Okay, and then we want this guy to do something like this, right? Okay, then we would have this here. Okay, one lower, I guess. So then we would have this guy like this. Alright, and then I guess we would go like that. Yeah, and once we go like that, these guys can link up. And we should be able to do this, let's see, more times. Okay, there we go. So this would be what we copy paste. So we have that. So 3 and then 4. Okay. So we have that going now. Delete that, delete that. Okay, cool. So now those guys are all set up, and we want another liquefier, or not another liquefier, another clarifier set up like this. So 2 clarifiers per should hopefully be enough. Then we want to bring down our mud. Let's see. It's gonna have to jump over stuff, pretty much, so I think if we just go like this, that's not too bad. Another clarifier here. Oh, whoops. Okay, and then we want a liquefier here. So we go there. Bring these down, there, and then this guy is doing that. Okay, it's good. Get these guys all powered. There we go. And the idea is we do inserter like that, pick up there. We do that on all of these guys. Alright, and then let's just get plastic pipe down there. Okay, so then we have that, and we want to copy this guy 10 times. So we have one, let's see. Does that print fine? That's what I'm trying to look at. I think it does. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, cool. Alright, I am going to place these guys down because I picked them up, or I have them in my inventory already, so I'm like, I may as well. There we go. Same with clarifiers, I can put some of these guys down. Okay, there we go. I guess I will just go up here and then wait for replenishing. I can change this back to 10 and 10. Alright, there we go. I got a bunch of junk on me I don't need. Let's get rid of those. Okay, there we go. So now we have we have to do the top part, kind of important. Oh, is it actually on a thing where I can just copy paste it? Looks like it might be. Yeah, it looks like I can. That's nice. There we go. Okay. So now all these guys should be going. Yeah, look at that. Alright. So now when we look in here, it should be... why is this guy not going? Oh, I didn't connect it. That's why. Okay. Okay, let's get this hooked up for all of these guys. There we go. So now hopefully they should all be going. Okay, so now this one is, yeah. Wow, am I really, I'm having problems with these guys being my holdup. Huh. So let's see, they consume 40 per second times 2.25. Oh, I guess I would be having problems with that. Huh. Okay, well I guess what that means is I need to change this a little. I guess the other thing would be instead of venting the viscous mud water, I could recycle it, but that seems more effort than just doing this. Right, there we go. I got off somewhere. Unless pasted something weird. No, it's just not tileable like I thought, I think. Well, it worked out, it looks like. Oh, the water's off too then. Jeez. Yeah, that's weird. It's like fine for some of them. Huh. Weird. Alright, good. That's all good. Now, let's see, down here, we'll need a bunch of oxygens. We need 129 oxygen. We get that from splitting compressed air, and we get that from here. So we're gonna need 4 of those, okay. You know, honestly, I may just do it 10 and 10. I may as well. I need liquefiers. Right, because I need a chemical plant, then, oh no, okay, so I need 30 chemical plants. I'm doing it. Each get their own, which I was planning on. Okay. So we'll get this all. There we go. Okay. So now, for each of these guys, we're gonna drop a air compressor there. Alright, then we're gonna drop a chemical plant here. Petrochem, and then we want to do that. Alright, then we want to drop this here and go here. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, I got a phone call from my mom. Okay. So there we go, we are producing that. And then we go into another chemical plant. There. Oh, it's not the way I want it to be. Why? Okay, I guess what we do is this then. And I can't move this up one. So this is as compact as it gets so far. Alright, and then we do liquefier. Right here. Okay, there we go. Oh, shoot. I can't do that. That's in the space. So, ideally, I would just scoot all of this over, right? So let's see. Ideally, I would go like that, right? Okay, so I have to keep it all on this thing here. So I can't do that there. If I make that, I can do this. Oh my gosh. Why? Okay, so what I actually do is, I guess, yeah, that. And then what I do is, what do I do here? Okay, I've made this a little harder on myself. No, I don't want to do that. That doesn't change anything. Okay. It's alright, this is just a puzzle. I'm sure I can figure it out. Okay, and then liquefier goes here. Okay, power goes here. Inserter goes there. Pick up there. Okay, there we go. So we've done that. That's all good. And then this goes into chemical plant with purified water. Okay, and how much purified water is this? 46.9. That's got to be enough that one hydro plant can just carry it. Surely. Maybe let's do 2 just in case. Let's see. 100 per second. And, oh, okay, so 200 per second is how much we're making there. So that'll be plenty with just one. So I'll do one here. And this guy is just going to do it for all of them. I know it's overkill, but oh well. Alright, there we go. Okay, so this will go into a chemical plant like here. Let's see. That does sulfuric acid. Okay, not there. It'll go there. Okay, and it does sulfuric acid. Alright, so we do that, and then, let's see. Do this. Okay, and then, if I copy everything here, oh wait, whoops, I need to power this on. Okay, there we go. So now if I copy everything there up, should be as simple as going like this onto each of these. That's what it looks like so far. I don't see any issues yet. Alright, well, that in theory should be all the sulfuric acid we need here. Look at that. Alright. And we're gonna just stockpile a bunch of it as we can. So let's see. Hopefully this should start picking up. Yep, all of these guys are going. That's good. Very nice. Alright, we're starting to build it up. That's what I like to see. Okay, cool. So now that we've done that, we can start setting up all of the actual geode washing itself. So, legitimately, I am just going to copy what's down there, I think. I think it's the easiest way. So it's this whole thing here, pretty much. So if I copy that whole thing up here, we should be good to go. You know, am I crazy for just saying, what if I just doubled our sulfuric acid production? Am I crazy for saying that? Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, well, there we go. We're gonna have tons of sulfuric acid now. So yeah, we'll have that there. Alright, and then we go like this here. And then we'll have to change this part down here, but that's okay. Whoops. Don't need that. Yeah, okay, and then, oh, I see. In that case, we'll just upgrade these guys. those. Upgrade that. There we go. Alright. So, yeah, there we go. Then I'm going to copy our other thing from down there too, with all of our liquefiers. Oh, how did I get stuck here? Oh, there we go. Alright. Yeah, where is it? Yes, I will copy this whole thing here. Alright. Let's get up there. Paste that like that, okay. Alright, and this is where we'll run our geodes. Whoops, okay. There we go. Okay, so yeah, that's where we'll run our geodes. Okay, get the sulfuric acid hooked up. Alright, and now these guys up here, they need viscous mud water. And then they need normal water. Oh, not there. Alright, there we go. So now these guys should be going. Good stuff. And okay. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. That is a pretty good place, I think, to end this episode. Yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed. I know this one was kind of boring setup stuff, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.